They should close off access to the USA to every country. My dude, do you have any idea what that would look like? First of all, nothing screams land of the free like slamming the door on literally everyone. So just to be clear here, you want no immigration, zero tourism, no imports, no exports, no international students, no international foods, so we won't have things like bananas or avocados. I hope you don't need things like a smartphone, a car, clothes, because as it turns out, America doesn't make very much stuff here. What you're proposing would make us a very worse version of North Korea, because they have factories, but hey, we'd have all the guns, right? So last man standing's got all the goods, I guess. Oh, and I hope that you're not dependent on any medicines that are made in India, Canada, or Germany, where the majority of our medicines are made. After a while, you won't even have access to ivermectin, so we'll all just be raw dogging nature, I guess. The United States, for better for worse, is tied to the entire world through the economy, through medicine, through the military, through you name it. If somehow we were able to shut the doors and not let anybody in ever again, this whole country would collapse in less than a year. It would be like Walking Dead without the zombies, and we all know that the people were the worst part. The zombies were just something extra to be afraid of. I would love to say that I have no idea why Americans are so afraid of the outside world, but I absolutely do. Because a lot of us have never left the borders of this country, and it really shows. Because once you get out of this country, you learn so much about the world and what's wrong with our country really fast. For instance, you quickly find out that the rest of the world does not live to work. They work to live. And that is the way that it should be. People in other countries don't think about money 24/7 and think that everything they need to do needs to be monetized in some way because they gotta survive. They value their time more than they value their money. They need their time off so that they can go travel, so they can enjoy their lives. What are we living for in this country? It just to work? That fucking sucks. But maybe one day, if you're lucky enough to get to retirement age, you can just enjoy the last few of your elderly years. Fuck that. How do you people not see how fucked we are? How we are being scammed in this country? Free healthcare? Nah, we don't need that. Free education? Fuck that. I don't want to be indoctrinated. I just want to hunker down in my home with my big food supply and my arsenal in my garage and basement so that I can just shoot anything that might happen to come along that frightens me. You know, the Republican version of the American dream. If we became an isolationist country, we would go from the land of the free to the land of the feral within weeks. Shutting down America would not protect it in any way. It would kill it slowly, and we'd be wrapped in a flag and too damn stubborn to ask for help.